We bless our encouragement for the church. Thank you for your prayers and otherwise effort. Who has of Jesus? Root rather. To God has from the land of John, each of you as find rest. Too old, will you know my daughter? Lifted out, my daughter. Lifted out, clock to her feet. Do not owe. Clock to her feet. Do not owe. And you are God, my. And you are God, my. May the Lord be from you with her in Jesus. Doesn't. May the Lord be from you with her in Jesus. Doesn't. In Jesus. Doesn't. Life. There are things in our lives you discover. Life of a man. There are things in our lives you discover. Life of a man. In case. Life of a man. In case. They have a noble adventure because this man was and is to a country put there. In my country put there. In my country we are called with this man. Go to this we are called with this man. Go to this country. This country taught in Amara 4 family rather. Taught in Amara 4 family rather. Consider. Think how bitter no consider. Think how bitter no children. So briefly this morning, no children. So briefly this morning, we consider this. We consider this that happened in this text we read this morning. We have a duty as human beings to take. Probably sat with his wife. They consider the situation. Sat with his children. They consider the situation. His children. They consider the situation and say, should we live like this? Pasture, those hands will be blessed. Probably those were the thoughts in his heart. He thought if he continued to sit down in one place, help will not come to them. I know in the church we have this popular saying. Heaven help. What he will do to salvage the situation he was passing through. Today, look at our situation in various states you come from. Think. Like I've said, some of us are here on transfer. Pasture. In particular, I didn't come to Lagos on transfer. I came to search for greener. Come to Lagos on transfer. I came to search for greener. Some of us came to Lagos and we find. Some of us came to Lagos and we find places we are working. Today. God has blessed us in those. Probably this today. God has blessed us in those. Probably this a new place. About the another. About the another. Because of their journey, and as the two of them mutual things. Don't made seriously her life from the seriously her life from the and your from the and your adolescent what we do because she made new. She sacrificed Israelites. Even though we made a son, you to the gods, they made decision to choose. The life of Ruth is a challenging one to all of us as believers. There's no light of God in her. But to be sincere, Ruth had the light of God in her heart that helped her to make positive decisions. In our decision making, let us allow God to flow in our heart. This decision she made help her in the future. Point number 2, faith opposes logic. Considering the life of Ruth, she spoke with faith. She did not reason logically. She did not just sit down and think logically. But what she was doing was what? By faith. And where did she get this faith from? A constant living with Naomi developed that faith in her. Remember, 2 of them lived with Naomi. Why was she different from Orpah? Let us learn from this. Our faith as believers must not be on the same level, or was not logical, but she walked by faith. The Bible says we shall what? Live by faith and not by sight. A lot of Christians, a lot of people in the church today will live by sight instead of living by faith. We will all say or confess, until I see, I will believe. Thomas said that to Christians. A lot of believers are living that way. We must live, we must move, we must do things by faith. Not by reasoning, not by our thought, not the way we feel. But let's live by faith. Naomi insisted and said, look, your sister has gone. She has left. Why are you still standing? Why are you still with me? Follow her. Take the same steps with her. That my friends have left does not mean I will leave. That my friends are following wrong ways does not mean that I will follow wrong ways. That my sister, my brother are taking wrong decisions does not mean I should take wrong decisions. Take your decision based on your faith in God, not on human. Look at what Naomi says to her again. If you follow me, even if I give birth to a child, now compare the ages. Will that child grow up, and Naomi, Ruth will still be patient to wait for that child to grow? Naomi discover that Ruth had faith, had trust in her, and do not want to go. But will you wait until Naomi give birth to another male child? How long will it take Naomi to go back to her place, remarried, they give birth to a child? Naomi tried to convince her. Naomi tried to send her back. Naomi tried to discourage her. Some of us easily continue to push faith. And the Bible says do things by commitment to follow Christ. That commitment about Christ, about the laws of Christ, the things of Christ, the teachings of Christ, the words of Christ, the ways of Christ. We took decisions that are best known to us. We act the way we feel and we think is better for us. No matter, look at how Christ lived here. 16, 17 says, but Ruth said, do not urge me to leave you or to return from following you. For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. This is a commitment. Ruth was not moving because she foresee a husband at Jerusalem. No, Ruth was not, but it was a total commitment. Assuming Ruth was after material things. Assuming Ruth was after things that will benefit her. She could have not persist in following Naomi. She could have not insist in following Naomi. But she looked beyond the physical. She see things beyond the physical. And she was committed in following Naomi, no matter what happened. Let us be committed in following Christ. Let us be committed in working for Christ. Let us be committed not for the benefit of what we want in life. Christianity today, if we will even be committed to the church, is because we are thinking, if I come to prayer meeting and pray, I will receive my answers. Don't even come to prayer meeting because you are thinking of the reward. Don't be committed to Christ because you are thinking of the reward. But let us serve God with all of our heart. Ruth was committed. She was determined that come what may, I will follow you. Let us be committed to Christ, and Christ will definitely bless us. Another point we see here is following requires determinations. Following, when you are to follow somebody, you must what? Determine. Ruth resolved in her heart. Ruth concluded without any second thought, without consultation maybe with her sister. She took a decision, a personal decision, to follow Naomi Bethlehem, to see how Bethlehem looked like. But she took that decision by faith to follow Naomi, to live with her people. She don't know the people, to follow him and to live with him. What is happening in our country? It is high time we are determined to follow Christ. In our country, you relied on our country. As an individual, as Christian, as a religion or way of life, the things in this country might not favor us. Look at the economic of Nigeria. Look at the everything that is happening in this country. When it is time for, but no matter what happens, click to Jesus. Hold on to Jesus. Just like this statement Ruth made, where you go, I will go. Can we tell Jesus in our life, where you go, I will go? If Jesus asks you to leave, will you leave? Will you go? Will you be committed to Christ? Calls for total commitment. The readiness to follow is a call all Christians today. It's a call to all Christians today. Luke chapter 9 verse 23. Luke 9:23. And he said to all, if anyone will come after me, look at this commitment now. Let him deny him, follow me. Taking up the cross daily is a commitment. Deny yourself. Deny who you think you are. Ruth surrendered her life completely. Probably she might be thinking, whatever happened, let it happen. Imagine challenges. She waved them behind her, this city, and live with her mother. Back. But to Ruth followed cleaning up it.